moment someone buys from you is the highest point of trust in entire relationship, and most brands waste it completely. Today we're going to talk about post-purchase email flows, specifically what most brands are getting completely wrong with them. And then in the end, I'm going to show you exactly what a good one looks like. In the past 2 years, I've studied 100 plus e-com, DTC, CPG brands, email marketing strategies, currently working with an 8-figure brand in the health supplement space. And the reason I wanted to make this video is because everyone talks about getting new customers, running ads, growing the list, converting cold traffic, but nobody really talks about what happens after someone actually buys. And that's honestly where most of the money is. So let me start with the problems. There are four big mistakes most brands make with post purchase. First one is really simple. They treat the order confirmation as the finish line. Let me explain. So someone buys, they get a receipt, and then you can see nothing happens. The brand just goes completely silent, and maybe 3, 4 weeks later, they show up in the inbox with some random promo like, hey, 20% off with this new product, buy before it's too late. And by that point, the customer has no idea who you are anymore. And a week after someone buys is the highest engagement window you will ever have with a person. And if you do nothing with it, you're wasting the best opportunity you have. The second mistake is that there's no sequence at all. As right here, there are like just one-off emails, no welcoming to the brand, no education on the product, what they purchased, no logic behind what gets sent and when. We have silence and then promo blast that treat a brand new buyer the exact way as someone else who has never purchased. That's why lifetime value never compounds, because the relationship ends right after the first order. The third one is that brands just straight to the next sale. Like someone just spent money with you, they're excited about the purchase, and the very next email pushing another product. It feels completely transactional. The customer starts feeling like a wallet and not a person. There's no personalization, and that's when you start seeing higher refund rates and basically zero second purchases. And the fourth mistake is that everything is built around discounts and nothing else. So we have no brand story, there's no education about the product, there's no benefits listed, what they should feel, for example, after 5 days of using the product. And what that does, it trains your customers to never pay full price. So that's the difference between this and second mistake, is that these people just wait for the next discount. You train them this way. Your list becomes expensive to maintain and generates less and less over time. So of course LTV decreases, and that's the nightmare of any e-com DTC brand. To show you what it actually looks like when you do this right. The goal of a post-purchase flow is pretty simple. You need to turn one-time buyer into a loyal customer inside the first 30 days. That's it. We need to increase our LTV, and we need many loyal repeat customers. And the way you do that is few strategic emails, each one with a specific job. For example, first one goes immediately after purchase. We have no, as you can see, we have no upsell, there's no pitch, just pure excitement that, hey, this is start of something great. You make them feel great about the decision they just made, show them how to use the product, how to fit into your lifestyle. And the whole job of this email is to eliminate buyer's remorse before it even has a chance to kick in. Following the order confirmation email, we enter a 7-day education sequence for our subscribers. And during this week, we send daily emails such as congrats on reaching day 2, for example. We provide instructions on how to use the product, what to avoid. And toward the end of the sequence, we build anticipation. While the current results are great, we explain that by day 10, for example, they can expect even better progress, and we have some specific data of what they should expect. It depends on what you sell. You also can see that we have upgrade now pitch, we upsell them, but I recommend for the 5 to 7 days, you just make it pure education and don't have any upsell offer for them. And after 6, 7 days, it's okay if you include them because you built enough trust, and that can work really well. thing that I've noticed works really well in the post-purchase flow is just a personal message from the founder. Plain text. No, we have no design or images. That's like a short personal message from the founder saying something like, hey, just check in. How are you getting on the products? Reply if you have any questions. And it works really well because nobody else does it. It feels completely human in an inbox full of automated templates. And it's also where you ask for the review. We make them special. We make our customers special that we want to help you even better. And this is why you need to fill this, I don't know, maybe 5 minute survey. Uh, and yeah, it comes from a real person, not a brand. This is why it should be sent from the founder. And I highly recommend have at least one plain text email like this in the post-purchase flow. Another type of email we need is non-negotiable, is basically where we leverage social proof and testimonials. Uh, yeah, it might look like really simple like this, real reviews from real customers that specifically address the objections your buyer might still have in their head. Uh, and instead of having just generic 5-star reviews, I recommend include like specific ones, someone who had the same hesitation they had, and then got the results they were looking for. Do in the last email is replenishment email, generate a lot of revenue. So you send this around day 20 to 25, I would say, right before they're about to run out. Short direct email, you introduce the subscription option here, reorder now, and full sequence. Of course, there's not only 5 emails. You should have at least 20 to 30. This is just examples. For example, here we've said that you need daily education for at least 7 days, right? 7 days straight. And this was just an example of one email out of 7. So I hope it makes sense. If you implement everything I've told you and map out your post-purchase email flow like that, I guarantee that you will have at least 20% lift in your customer return rate. And if you want me to build something like this for your brand, there's a link in the description to book a free audit call with me. I'll go through your current setup and show you exactly what's missing, whether it's post-purchase flow or any core email flow your brand needs. Thank you.